Have you ever found yourself in a situation where everything seems to be going perfectly with a girl, only for her to suddenly start pulling away? Maybe she's texting less, cancelling plans, or just acting differently. It's confusing, right? I've been there, and I know how easy it is to overthink and start questioning everything. But here's the thing. Most guys respond to this the wrong way, and it often pushes her further away. That's why today, I'm going to break down the 5 biggest mistakes men make when a girl starts pulling back, and more importantly, what you should do instead. Before we get started, hit the like button if you're already finding value, and subscribe for more deep, honest advice that truly works in today's world. If you're serious about supporting this channel and helping us continue delivering quality content, consider joining our channel memberships. Your support keeps us independent and able to create accessible content for as many men as possible. Mistake number 1: panicking and acting needy. When a girl begins to pull away, it's natural to feel a sense of panic. It can catch you off guard, leaving you wondering what went wrong or what you can do to fix things. That anxiety can lead to behavior that is often perceived as needy, which is one of the biggest turn-offs in any relationship dynamic. This reaction might feel like a logical attempt to hold on to her, but it usually has the opposite effect, pushing her further away. When someone's attention or affection starts to waver, it triggers a fear of rejection. This fear makes you hyper-focused on their behavior and can lead to over-analyzing every little detail. Your mind begins to create stories about why she's pulling away, and those stories can fuel an overwhelming need to reconnect with her immediately. In that state of mind, you might send her multiple messages, ask repeatedly if she's upset, or try to guilt her into spending time with you. This kind of behavior comes across as insecure, which is the root problem. Women are attracted to confidence, and when a man acts needy, it signals the opposite. It shows that you're relying on her for your sense of worth and emotional stability, which can feel like a burden. A confident man understands his value and doesn't let someone else's behavior dictate his self-esteem. What makes this behavior so damaging is that it shifts the power dynamic. By panicking and acting needy, you're essentially placing her on a pedestal and communicating that her validation is more important than your own self-respect. This imbalance can quickly erode attraction. Instead of seeing you as a confident and self-assured individual, she begins to view you as someone who's dependent on her for emotional security. The best way to handle a situation like this is to take a step back and give her the space she seems to need. Even though it may feel counterintuitive, stepping back shows emotional maturity. It communicates that while you care about her, you're not defined by her attention or affection. Women find this sense of security and independence incredibly attractive. By focusing on your own life, pursuing your goals, and prioritizing your personal growth, you shift your attention away from her, pulling away. This approach not only helps you regain a sense of control, but also creates an air of mystery. When you're not constantly chasing her or seeking reassurance, it gives her the opportunity to miss you and reflect on the connection. Acting needy may feel like a natural response to someone pulling away, but it almost always backfires. The key is to maintain your confidence and remind yourself of your value, even in the face of uncertainty. By staying calm and composed, you not only preserve your self-respect, but also increase the likelihood of reigniting her interest. Panic and neediness are the enemies of attraction. Instead of reacting impulsively, choose to focus on your own growth and well-being. This shift in perspective can transform not only how she views you, but also how you view yourself, leading to a healthier and more balanced dynamic. Mistake number 2: overthinking everything. When a girl starts to pull away, overthinking can feel almost automatic. You sit there, replaying every conversation in your head, trying to decipher if you said something wrong or missed a critical sign. You might scroll through her social media, analyzing her posts or stories, wondering if they're directed at you or someone else. This mental rabbit hole leads to unnecessary stress and ultimately actions that can make the situation worse. Overthinking doesn't just consume your energy, it alters how you behave. When you spend all your time dissecting her words and actions, you can end up sending long emotional texts, trying to clear the air, or behaving in ways that feel unnatural. This kind of forced communication can come across as awkward or overly intense, which might push her even further away. It's important to recognize that overthinking stems from a need for control. You're trying to make sense of her behavior in an effort to regain a sense of security. But here's the truth. Not everything she does is a reflection of her feelings about you. She could be dealing with personal issues, stress, or simply needing some space to process her emotions. The best way to counter overthinking is to redirect your energy. Focus on things that bring you joy and fulfillment. Your hobbies, fitness, career goals, or spending time with friends. When you shift your attention to your own growth, two powerful things happen. First, you regain control over your emotions and stop obsessing over things you can't control. Second, you project confidence and independence, which are incredibly attractive qualities. When you let go of the need to overanalyze every detail, you create space for a more natural and healthy connection. Remember, the key is to trust the process and focus on being the best version of yourself. This shift in mindset not only helps you feel better, but also makes her more likely to re-engage on her own. Mistake number 3, trying to fix things too soon. When you sense distance in a relationship, the instinct to fix things immediately can be overwhelming. You might think, if I just do something special, she'll come back. This leads to grand gestures, heartfelt messages, or excessive compliments in an attempt to repair what you think is broken. Unfortunately, this often has the opposite effect. Trying to fix things too quickly comes across as forced and inauthentic. Attraction is not something you can negotiate or convince someone to feel. It's something that grows naturally. When you rush to fix the situation, it can make her feel pressured or even overwhelmed. This urgency often signals insecurity, which is a major turnoff. Sometimes when a girl pulls away, it has nothing to do with something you've done. She might need space to process her own emotions or reassess the connection. By stepping back and giving her time, you allow her to reflect without feeling smothered. This doesn't mean you ignore her or act cold. It simply means you respect her need for space while maintaining your own composure. Instead of rushing to fix things, focus on self-improvement. Work on becoming the best version of yourself. Whether it's hitting the gym, advancing your career, or pursuing a passion project, these efforts not only boost your confidence, but also make you more attractive. When you're thriving in your own life, it creates an energy that draws people toward you naturally. Fixing things is often about timing and patience. Sometimes, the best way to bring someone closer is to let go and focus on your own path. Mistake number 4, reacting to jealousy. When a girl pulls away, jealousy can creep in unexpectedly. Maybe you notice she's liking another guy's posts or casually mentions hanging out with someone new. Your first instinct might be to question her, express your concern, or worse, react out of anger. However, reacting to jealousy only weakens your position and makes you look insecure. Jealousy is rooted in fear of losing her or being replaced. But acting on these emotions signals that you don't feel confident in your own value. When you let jealousy dictate your actions, you inadvertently show her that you're competing for her attention, which undermines the image of self-assurance that women find attractive. The most powerful way to handle jealousy is to stay calm and composed. Remind yourself of your own worth and resist the urge to react impulsively. Confidence is not about ignoring reality. It's about knowing that no one can replace the unique qualities you bring to the table. By choosing not to react to jealousy, you project a sense of security and stability. This demonstrates emotional maturity and makes her see you as someone who isn't easily shaken. Over time, this confidence can make her view you in a new light, reigniting her attraction and respect for you. Mistake number 5. Sacrificing your standards. One of the worst mistakes you can make when a girl pulls away is compromising your standards to keep her interested. Many men fall into the trap of becoming overly accommodating, cancelling plans, or tolerating disrespect in an attempt to win her back. While it might seem like a way to show you care, it actually has the opposite effect. When you sacrifice your self-respect, you send a message that you don't value yourself. Women are drawn to men who have strong boundaries and a clear sense of self-worth. If you're constantly bending over backward to please her, she may lose respect for you, which can quickly erode any remaining attraction. Holding your ground is essential. If she cancels plans, don't rush to reschedule. If she's being distant, match her energy instead of trying to overcompensate. A high-value man doesn't chase people who don't respect him. By maintaining your standards, you show her that you respect yourself enough not to tolerate poor treatment. This approach not only preserves your dignity, but also attracts women who genuinely value and respect you. When you hold yourself to a high standard, you create the foundation for healthier and more fulfilling connections. When a girl pulls away, it's easy to fall into the trap of panic, overthinking, or losing sight of yourself. But the truth is, attraction thrives when you remain calm, confident, and true to your own worth. Instead of chasing her or trying to force things, focus on becoming the best version of yourself. Confidence, self-respect, and independence are qualities that draw people toward you naturally. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you been in a situation like this before? How did you handle it? Share your thoughts in the comments and let's start a conversation. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on future insights. Stay confident, stay focused, and I'll see you in the next one.